अस्सलाम वालेकुम डियर स्टूडेंट्स। बहुत अरसे के बाद आज फिर हाजिर हूँ। सो टुडे वी विल स्टडी histamine and serotonins. We will start histamine and serotonin chapter, and I will try to explain these two hormones in a separate lectures. This video is more important for QMU IPMS students. So histamine and serotonins along with prostaglandins, they are belong to the group of endogenous compounds which are called autocoids. These compounds, these hormones are called autocoids because these are automatically released in our body. When there is a stimulus, these hormones are released by different types of cell in our body automatically. So they are called autocoids, and they combat with the stimulus and try to normalize our body. These are heterogeneous compounds. They are composed of different type of molecules, and they function as a local hormones because these are secreted locally from different type of cells, specifically mast cell. The term autocoids derived from a Greek words. Autos means self and ecos means medicinal agents or remedy. So the autos means self. These are automatically released in our body. So the autos word means self because they are released automatically and different part of our body locally. And ecos means drugs, medicinal agents which perform a function or remedy. The autocoid is different from circulating hormones. These autocoids are different from the other type of hormones which are released generally in our body. So first of all, I will talk about histamines. Histamine is a chemical messenger mostly generated in mast cells. Important for MCQ's point of view, histamine is a chemical messenger. Histamine is a hormones, is a local hormones. Histamine is called autocoids. They are secreted by the mast cell specifically. And histamines have different type of receptors. Here we will study H1 receptors. Histamine binds with H1 receptor and mediate their actions, and they mediate different type of responses. For example, allergic reaction, inflammatory reactions, gastric acid secretions. The gastric acid secretion is mediated by H2 receptors. Here we will study only H1 receptors. H1 receptor blockers. And this histamines also mediates neurotransmission in part of the brain. Please note these points. Histamine has no clinical applications but agents that inhibit the action of histamines. Here, those agents which inhibit the action of histamines are called antihistamines, or those agents which block the receptors of histamines are called histamine receptor blockers. Here we will study different type of histamine receptor blockers. These are the H1 antihistamines. If you want to memorize these drugs, then remember these all drugs ends with INE except ketotifens and dimenhydrinates. Location, synthesis and release of histamines. Location, histamine is present in practically all tissues with significant amount in the lungs, skin and blood vessel and GI tract. Histamine is present in all tissues of our body, and they are most probably secreted by the mast cells, and they cause different type of reactions, uh, such as allergic reactions, inflammatory reaction in our lungs. Histamines are also secreted by the basophil cells. Histamine function is a neurotransmitter in our brains. So these points are more important for MCQ's point of views, specifically for the students of TMU, Haber Medical University, IPMS. It also occurs as a component of phenomes and secretion from insect stings. So when insects bite a person, it secretes histamines. When this histamine enters the person's body, then this causes allergic and inflammatory reaction in that person. In the next lecture, we will study the different generation of histamines. H1's antihistamines, which have two generations, first and second generation. So in the next lecture, we will cover these two generations. Thanks for watching.